What's up, ladies? It is week number 2, and it is Thanksgiving week for Holiday Challenge. So let the games begin. This is when it gets a little crazy. I wanted to get a little festive today. We did go down to Disney. For anyone who likes these, they were a whopping $26. $26 for a pair of sparkly Mickey ears. They don't light up, nothing. But maybe they give you a little bit of holiday cheer. So, just wanted to say congratulations to everybody. Week number 1, awesome. The posts, I cannot even believe a lot of you guys are like killing it. I mean, working out so many days of the week. I am inspired and impressed. So way to go. Week number 1 is in the books. And however it went for you, good, bad, in between, not so great. The good news is you get to start over starting on Monday. So it's not telling me who's joining. So sorry. So I can't say hi, but hi, I know some of you are on here. So happy Sunday. I love that everybody's up this late too. Okay, so week number 1, like I said, is in the books, and we're about to start on week number 2. So sorry, there was a phone call that just came in. Week number 2. It gets a little crazy now. We're heading into Thanksgiving week. Kids can be out of school, schedules are off, holiday travel. This is where the rubber meets the road, and the workouts that we've kind of started to learn are tested. And this is where planning becomes key, right? So I'm hoping everybody's done their homework. Have you identified which days you may be doing the workouts this week? And how you want to handle the holidays. I mean, you know, I think everyone has their own challenges, whether it's the food side of things, whether it's fitting in the workouts, whether it's, you know, family, all these different things. We all have our own challenges. So what I'm not sure that I've ever shared with the group is kind of my own journey and why the holiday challenge has come to pass. Is it hard to take me serious with this on? maybe not. So I've been an athlete my whole life. I have played sports of some kind, run, walked, done something my entire life. And exercise has always been my solace. I'm not a fantastic athlete, but it's always been my escape. It's my happy place. It's where I feel strong, where I feel like I'm in my body, you know? And I think it's a lot like that for a lot of women out there. And, you know, I had my 2 kids about 5 years ago, and I gained some significant weight during that time. I tried to get working out again, and just it's been a struggle. Before then, I was running all the time. I did a lot of half marathons, and in trying to come back from my first baby, I have a neuroma in my right foot, which I've battled with on and off. And, you know, working, I think I've shared with a lot of you that I worked for Run Disney for many, many years. And, you know, my children, my life, my job has really taken precedence for me. That's what I've really focused my time on. And I wasn't focusing on me. I wasn't working out. I wasn't getting in the things that I wanted to do. And so part of why I even left Disney was to gain a little more time for myself, you know, to be able to work out again, to not have to rush home every day and choose between, you know, bathing the kids or getting in a little time for me. And I thought, yes, this is great. So, you know, when I left this January and started working for Zuma, I was like, I'm going to be at home. I'm going to work for myself. I'm going to have time to work out and do all of these things. And it was the day before I was to start working on Zuma that I was kneeling down in my kitchen, just kneeling down, in my kitchen. And my knee popped, like really loud, popped, painful, swelling, those kinds of things. So this plan that I had to finally get back at it and do what I wanted to do and, be able to work out and be the person that I wanted to be. Right before I was about to be able to start to do that again, I wasn't able to. I didn't know what was going on with my knee. I had no idea. And here I am 9 months later and still struggling. Now I've been to countless doctor's appointments. I've had an MRI. I've done physical therapy for 8 to 10 weeks. And I have a torn meniscus. So I'm not able to engage in all these different activities like I really want to. And when I was in physical therapy, what they told me was, you're having all of these injuries, Sarah, because you're not strong in your core. And this happens to women all the time. And the exercises they were giving me were not hard. It wasn't CrossFit. It wasn't Orange Theory. It wasn't any of these things. It was like simple movements to make you strong. And that's part of where the holiday challenge came from, was how do we help women stay strong, make time for themselves, stay committed to who they are and what they want to do, so they can be active and healthy, for years to come. And so that's where it came from, was kind of that journey that I've been on over the last year, and Donna has helped. She created all the different workouts, made them simple, made them easy to do at home. You can do them while you're traveling. I got some thumbs up. Thanks, Gail. So that's kind of where some of this came from. And so I will be honest with you guys, this whole week, I have not had a chance to do any workouts with all of you guys. And part of the reason is because I was supposed to have surgery on my knee on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, I was supposed to have my meniscus finally repaired, and I was going to get back at it, and I was going to do it. I even have, look at this gigantic thing it gave me. So I'd been to the doctors, I had my surgery scheduled, everything was all set. And the more I talked to the doctor about it, they told me, I might not be able to have any weight bearing, I might not be able to do all these different things. And so we made a decision this week that I was going to postpone that surgery indefinitely. I don't know when that's going to happen. My mobility is kind of limited. My knee pops in and out of place. Hard to get around and chase the kids when I want to. I can still do some strength training and things like that, but very frustrating. And all because I haven't stayed strong. And so a couple things why I'm telling you this lengthy story is to share why, to me, it's so important that as women we are finding the time to stay strong. Without strong bodies, without us working out and being strong in mind, we can't take care of everything else that happens in our family as well. So here's the thing. I can't have surgery for however long, so I'm back in it. I know all of you guys have been in it 100%. Not everyone. I've seen a lot of different posts. I know people have been down with flu, or they've been traveling, or the kids have been sick, or whatever it's been. So whatever your first week looked like, whatever it was, that one's in the books. So I'm in this thing 100%, and I know so many of you are. And if some of you out there have tried to start or not exactly sure, let's get back at it this week. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving week, but, plan it out. Let's go. Let's get strong, you guys. These exercises are awesome. So if you haven't done it already, look at the post that Donna made. It has all the links to the different exercises in there, and there's some different alterations in there. So sumo squats. My knee pops in and out of place when I do those, so I can only go down partially, and it's fine. It doesn't matter. We can still be strong doing that. Or if you got to kick it up a notch, sumo squats are easy for you. Add the weights. Teresa's going to share some of those different alterations, but get those exercises in. Figure out what you're doing. Look at each of them, and we'll get those workouts in this week. Make sure you planned it out. So I know this week I've done my homework. Tuesday and Saturday will be strength training days for me. And then there's a turkey trot 5K. I know a lot of you might be participating in your local turkey trots. And so if you are, awesome. Just check in with everybody. You can do virtual stuff together. So, because I had a couple questions, hey, what's the virtual turkey trot? Just do a 5K, a 3K, a 1 mile, whatever you want. Just get out, get moving on Thanksgiving morning. Feel good about you, and log it in with the group. And make sure you've planned out that alternate day as well. And Kristen has posted an awesome video showing all the different exercises that Dawn has planned out and how to do those. She got a little excited about those push-ups at the end. She's got some extra things you can do in there. So check those out. And then, like I said, Teresa's going to share some videos throughout the week as well. One of the other things that we want to talk about, I think, did everybody get a chance to download the Thanksgiving planner? So some of you may already have your own planner. Some of you may have lists. Some of you may have never thought about Thanksgiving planning checklist before. It's just some ideas for you, because really when it comes down to it, it's all about the planning ahead. So when we plan ahead, we can fit in the things that we want to do, and we can stay motivated, and we can get done what we need to do. You're also going to see some different Christmas planners start to come out this week as well, whether it's shopping lists or things like that. It's just to help you guys plan out your week, plan out your month, so that you can fit in all the strength training that we need to get in. I did some research around eating tips for the holidays, because I wanted to share those with the group. And so I've read a lot of different articles, and there are a lot of strategies out there that are really complicated to control your eating through the holidays. And as I read it, I just thought, this is too hard. You know what? The holidays are for enjoyment. And, a couple things were great. Get a lot of sleep. Make sure you drink enough water. Eat your veggies first. This is all stuff that we know. There's nothing new. More than anything, you know what I thought? The holidays are for enjoying each other, enjoying delicious food. You know what? Don't deprive yourself. Teresa, yes, holiday calories don't count. But that's part of why we're also getting in the training. And I think, when you work out during the holidays, when you get up in the morning and you put in that time, you also say, you know what? I put myself first. I don't want to eat all of that stuff because it doesn't make me feel so good. So, do what feels right for you. This is meant to be stress-free. It's meant to be non-anxiety provoking. No one in this group is tracking on anyone. So just take care of you and do what feels good. And those are my holiday tips. I'll send you guys a couple article links and things like that as well. Take it with a grain of salt. Do what you need to do, but, enjoy. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the holidays, and don't stress about it in any way. So there's not much different about this week that you need to think about, but I do want you to think about what it means to take time for you. I know what else. This week, what I want you guys to think about too, is what you're thankful for. It's a week of chill. You said the workouts are simple, but not necessarily easy. Amen. Thank you. I'm glad you like the ears too. I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I got distracted by the simple, not easy, but not easy in the ears. So, I know what else on the eating tips that I wanted to point out was drinks. So if you like to drink a lot during the holidays, if you're hanging out with your family and need to drink a lot, there are a lot of hidden calories in there. So, thank you, Jill. Thinking grateful. So on the drinks, choose drinks that are lower in calories, whether that's soda and tonic with vodka or red wine. Choose that over your, sours and mixes and all that stuff. But grateful. So one thing I thought about this week too is let's all share what we're grateful about as well. Sometimes if we're getting, stressed out or anxious or things like that, which there's a lot of that happening over the holidays, sometimes it's good to just take a moment and think about what you're thankful for. So you'll see every post this week, I'm going to ask you to post your workout, whatever you've done. If you want to check in, you don't have to check in, you can, whatever you want to do, but also post something that you're thankful for that day. So for me, today and tomorrow, I know I'm thankful for new beginnings. If you're just joining, I shared the story of me supposed to have knee surgery, not having knee surgery, and I'm recommitting to what we're doing this week and starting to do it all with you guys and I'm going to do whatever I can in whatever mode it is, and we're all going to do it together. But I'm thankful for new beginnings, and that every week is a new beginning and another chance to do what we need to do. So think about it. I want you guys to think about it every day, because sometimes it's easy to get bogged down in like, well, this didn't work out, or that goal didn't work, or I wanted, my gravy to turn out differently. And when we concentrate on what we're thankful for, it's easier to just be happy to be here and to be with our family and to have this time while we have it. So just something for you guys to think about this week as well. And I just want to tell you guys, I'm also thankful for this challenge. I don't know if it's because we're all doing this together, but I've let go of so many different traditions or worries or things like that, and just said, you know what? It's going to be fine. I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to perform for the holidays. It's going to be fine. And I know that having this group has been awesome, just because everyone else is in the same boat, and it's nice to have a group to come and talk to. So thank you guys for all of your posts, for sharing your lives, for sharing what you're doing, and being so excited about what's happening here, to see mothers and daughters together, to see little kids, older kids, families. I mean, it's great, and everyone's sharing the gift of fitness, which is awesome. So let the holidays begin, y'all. And let's start tomorrow. Let's own it. Let's move. Let's be healthy. Let's be active. Let's eat what makes our body feels good. Let's move in ways that make our body feel good. And I want to point out one more thing too, because I've seen some different posts that have come out, where people are saying, I'm too tired, or I tried this and it didn't work. Respect your body. When it's tired, rest. Do that. When it needs to be stretched instead of worked out, stretch it. Do what you need. We are each, old enough, smart enough, wise enough to know what works best for us, and trust that every day. So you are your own best doctor, physical trainer, personal trainer, whatever that is. You know your body more than anyone else does. So hey, Renea, thanks for joining us. So this is longer again than I ever thought it would be. But you guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for everything that you bring. Thank you for sharing your lives. And thank you for sharing your holidays. I can't wait to see how this next week progresses. So have an awesome night. Get a lot of good rest. Stay hydrated. And we're going to start on Monday, tomorrow, just a few hours away. And own it. So awesome. Have a great night. I'll see you guys soon.